Welcome, friends, to another Mercy Moment Emery episode. I am here in Emery's room, a cove of rest and renewal, and just a fun place. There's so many fun animals, obviously the equipment, but a really fun room, and I really enjoy getting to have this space for her. And it's amazing. It's been such a process in the making, friends. This has been one of the most developing seasons of my life, transitioning from a married dad to a single dad. It is no joke, especially with a special needs kiddo. And there are so many things that it takes in a normal day to just have Emery function in a normal day. There's so many things, and it can be such a rush. Oh, one thing, oh, this is due next. Oh, I've got to get her feet going. Oh, I've got to do this. I've got to do that. And it can become so drained in the tasks and so disoriented in the hustle and bustle that I miss being a father. And that's something I've had to fight through, something I've had to continue to fight through, because those medical needs can be so just so hyper focused for me on a task, being a guy, task oriented, get it done, versus enjoy the moment, slow down, and don't rush, but rest. And the episode today is titled exactly that: the rut of rush versus the rhythm of rest. Finding rest in a hurried age. Friends, we live in a hustle-driven world where it's just always hustle, hustle, hustle. And often the holiday season of Thanksgiving and Christmas gets so disoriented by hustle and bustle, and we lose the joy of the moment, friends. Because if I'm not present in the moment and I'm always thinking about what's next, what do I have to do here, that's going to leave me drained. That's going to be so exhausting. But how many of us, if we're honest, that's the way we live every day? Every day is a hustle and bustle, and then we lay down for a few minutes and we're still hustle and bustle, and our brain can't quiet, so we're not getting good rest. And then we're left the next day feeling totally shot already before the day starts. And we live in this continual pattern of being unrested and running on fumes. How many of you am I speaking to right now in this moment? You already are there. You're exhausted, and you've been exhausted for years. Maybe it's been decades, and you just feel like there's no hope, and it just drives you into the ground deeper and deeper. Before you know it, you're getting sick because your immune system, your body says, time out. If you won't lay down, I'll lay you down. Have you been there? I know I have. And in an age of hustle, an age of noise, an age of productivity, an age of constantly striving for the next thing, an age of striving, that's what I would title it, an age of striving. How do we find the rhythm of rest, friends? Today I had an encounter as I listened to a doctor, an MD, share at a local church here in Colorado Springs, and he gave me insights that I started stepping into a rhythm of rest instead of a rhythm of rush. Instead of that rut of rush, I started stepping into a rhythm of rest. And the things that he shared were so applicable. I had to pass them along here in this episode to you. Ways to cultivate rest, specifically in our health. He talked about how the foundation of everything is built on our health, friends. And he delved into quite a few arenas that were practical and timely for me. Being totally transparent, these last 2 months, it's been a really intense transition, a lot of weight, a lot of strain, a lot of pressures and demands to be the daddy Emery needs. And it's been a hustle, and it's left me pretty tired and fatigued emotionally, spiritually, physically. And in this place, friends, today I heard this message and it changed my life, and it's changing my rhythm. And I'm just like, man, this is too good not to pass along, especially in the holiday season, friends. Don't get lost in the hustle and bustle. I want to encourage you to be grounded and present right where you're at. Take in the moment. Don't be robbed thinking what has to happen next. What if we ground ourselves right now? Famous phrase that's used across many different arenas: be here now. What would that look like for you, friend? What does it look like to get present right where you're at and not be so disengaged that you're looking to the next moment? So I want to share these practical things as he shared the importance of rest, friends. If we don't get rest, if we're not sleeping, everything gets skewed. That is a huge pillar in our health. He shared, and this is something that took me off guard, but melatonin is one of the greatest antioxidants on the planet. If you're not familiar with melatonin, please look it up. It's a supplement I take. It starts being produced if we change our lighting. We don't want artificial light. He said if you just go to bed in a dark room by 10 p.m., your body's naturally producing this powerful antioxidant. It's helping you slow down. It actually helps you enter into the rhythm of rest. Melatonin, powerful. If you're struggling, if you're a parent, it's not even realistic to go to bed by 10, maybe get the supplement and start taking it nightly. It's a game changer. I'm so grateful my buddy David showed me that trick, and I've been doing it since the summer. It's been awesome. So melatonin, if you can go to bed by 10 p.m. and get a solid night's rest, that is so foundational to not living constantly in a place of being just deprived of energy and depleted. I know many of you were there, so just want to encourage you practically, what can you do to go to bed by 10 p.m. in a dark room, no artificial light, and give your body the rest it desperately needs physically? He also talked about the power of diet. We all know a good diet changes everything, and not cloaking it and just making things up, but really getting the proper nutrition. But an area I've struggled in, if you've seen me eat, you've probably told me, Zach, slow down, or you've thought it in your mind. So I want to encourage you, if you see me rushing and eating and you're with me, please tell me, hey, Zach, let's slow down. Let's find the rhythm of rest. So encourage me in my own words. I need it too. But he said to take, on chewing, average to chew 20 to 30 times each bite. I know that sounds like, oh my gosh, what in the world? But honestly, tonight, friends, I tried it as I ate dinner. I'm like, man, this is so much better. Because I've gotten in such a rush with work, with always squeezing the last minute in different things before I transition to the next, and it leaves me in a constant rush. Maybe that's you too. Changing my habits will change, and I'll step out of the rut of rush into the rhythm of rest. And lastly, exercise, friends. Exercise is key to finding a rhythm of rest. Our body needs movement. And he gave a practical 4-minute workout. Dr. Zachary, I can't remember his last name. If you look 4-minute workout, Dr. Zachary, I can't remember his last name. Not me, but another brother. 4-minute workout, it helps hype your metabolism. Do this 4-minute workout 3 times a day. I did it today and I feel so much better. My energy's up. I feel like my metabolism's up. My stomach doesn't feel as bloated. So these are practical things, friends, but honestly, let's find rest in a hurried age. Let's be people of rest that bring rest into the environment we step into, because we have found rest in the one who is the God of all rest, the Lord of the Sabbath, Yeshua, Jesus. He came to give us rest, and he commands it, friends. He commands us to take a Sabbath, and I've failed recently. I'll just confess that. But I'm finding the rhythm of rest and stepping into it. He commands us in his word, be still and know that I am God. Maybe you need to take a quiet walk and just be still. Look up at the stars if it's night. Look at the sunrise if it's rising, if it's setting. Just be still and take that moment and ask him to enter you into a rhythm of rest and renewal. Till next time, friends, onwards and upwards with grace and grit. Love you guys.